Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this Indian festive look. This is really requested by a lot of people, so I thought I should do a festive look. This look is apt for Sangeet, Mehandi or any other Indian parties. I've played with a lot of rose golds and pinks and gold and all these warm shades which look beautiful with Indian skin tone. And if you guys are interested in knowing how I got this look, please stay tuned. Hi guys. So first I'm going to be using my Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion as a base. I'm going to dab it all over my face and then push it into my skin. This helps the makeup go on really smooth. So I always do it before makeup. For the sunscreen, I'm going to be using the Elta Md Sunscreen. I really love this sunscreen and I mentioned it in my July favorites. And I'm pressing it into my skin. I'm going to be using cellophane tape on the edge of the eye to the eyebrow. This helps not mess up the eyeshadow too much. It will help concentrate the eyeshadow well, and it also acts as a guide for my winged eyeliner. And I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm just to prep my lips. Next I'm going to take the Prolongwear concealer and dab it all over my eye, and this will act as a good eye base. And I'm taking the Morphe palette, I'm taking the lightest shade, and I'm going to set the concealer using the highlight powder in there. Next for the eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm going to use a spoolie on the side to brush the eyebrows, and then I'm going to use a pencil to lightly form a brow. I'm just going to fill in the gaps that's left in the eyebrows, and I'm going to use short hair-like strokes to do this. Every now and then when you brush it out, it helps form a very natural look rather than getting a crisp line. I'm going to do the same thing with the other eyebrow too. Next I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel to set all the eyebrows in place. For the eye, I'm going to take this light brown shade from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to add that as a transition shade using a fluffy blending brush. Next I'm going in with this deeper brown, and I'm going to go right on top of where I applied the light brown. This will create a depth for my crease. Next I'm going on with this shade, and I'm going to apply it on the first half of the eye. This shade has a beautiful iridescence to it, so the eyeshadow that I'm putting on top, the shimmer would show through. So I used it as a base for the next eyeshadow. Next I'm going to use this bronzy rose gold shade, and I'm going to apply it all over where I placed the first eyeshadow. I'm going to push this eyeshadow in. Now I'm taking the Colourpop gel liner, and I'm going to smoke out the outer V. I'm just going to roughly draw a V, and I'm going to blend it using a pencil brush. This will create the depth of a smokiness. I'm next going to go with the cranberry shade from the same palette, and I'm going to place it over the outer V. And I'm using this Inglot Eyeshadow in the shade 446. It's a beautiful purple shade, and I'm going to place it over the cranberry shade, and this will create the real depth that I want for the smokiness. I'm going to be using a blending brush. This is the MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to blend all the eyeshadows together. Just make sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm going again with the crease shade just to give it more depth and dimension to the eye. Now I'm going to go with this highlight shade, and I'm going to place it under the eyebrow to give it a highlight. For the eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Stila Felt Tip Liner in black, and I'm going to start it from the outer half of the eye, and I'm slowly going to form the wing. And I'm using the cellophane tape as a guide to my wing liner. Once I'm happy with the thickness of the wing, I would then go in for the front, just so that I don't get this super thick wing liner. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side too. I'm going over to make sure that the line is crisp and nice. And now I'm going to remove this elephant tape, and there's a beautiful wing liner. Now I'm going to tightline using the same gel liner, and I'm also going to use it on the waterline. And I'm going to go over with a pencil brush and the same purple shade that we used on to smoke the under eye too. And I'm going to pop some highlighter on the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm using this Tweezerman lash curler, and I'm curling my lashes using it. And I'm going over using a mascara. This one is the Bobbi Brown Smokey Eye Mascara. Next, onto the face. I'm going to be using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer, and I'm going to be using it on the places where I have large pores. For the foundation, I'm going to be using the Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC42. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply the foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. It photographs really well. So if you have a function where you're going to be photographed, I highly recommend this foundation, but it's a little bit on the thicker consistency, so it applies the best using a beauty blender. And I'm pulling it onto my neck too. For the concealer, I'm using the Prolongwear concealer in the shade NW25. It's a little bit lighter, but I'm using it to highlight and conceal my face. I'm using the pointy side of the beauty blender to blend all the concealer. Now I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus onto my beauty blender, and I'm going to press it into my skin. This removes all the cakiness from the foundation, and it also makes the finish look really dewy. For contouring, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Proconceal in the shade Toast. I'm going to use it on all the places where I would contour. I really like the shade as a contour shade. I'm going to go over my nose too, just to slightly contour my nose. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend all the contour away. Next, I'm going to go with the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to go over the places where I contour to set the contour. For the blush, I'm going to be mixing the Milani Big Blush in Luminoso along with this Wet n Wild blush. And to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to dip my beauty blender into the Mercier translucent powder. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this large powder brush and going with the same translucent powder. For the highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm going to be mixing the shades Mimosa and Starburst. This I feel like is a beautiful highlight for Indian skin. Now I'm going to remove the lip balm that I applied, and I'm going to go with MAC lipstick in the shade Flat Out Fabulous. This shade is a little too purple for the dress, so I'm going to be going over the shade with the MarcJacobs lipstick that came in as a Sephora birthday gift. And I'm applying it all over the lips. Now I'm setting my face using the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going over with the highlighter one more time. This intensifies the highlight. And I'm setting all the makeup using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Now it's time for some earrings. I got these earrings from Bombay last year, and that completes the look. Enjoyed this video. more videos. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe